Alright, so here I got a black and white number 2 battle against some guy from Skype. The battle was kind of shitty, I'm not gonna lie. It could have been a really good battle, but you guys will see that shit happens. And usually I wouldn't really like to upload this, but you know, since Black and White 2 just came out, I'm gonna need to upload a battle so I can get so many millions of subscribers and views and comments, lol. But, cough cough torn, you faggot. But yeah, here's a battle. Just figured I might upload it because I already had the battle and I don't have shit to do anyway, so why the fuck not? And there I am trying to figure out where the fuck the versus recorder is, because as you can see, I do not have the item patch, or I do have the link to it. I haven't bothered to patch it because I don't really need it, to be honest. I guess I needed it here, but it didn't really take me that long, so I finally get it. And yeah, so there are the teams. As you can see, the first thing you should notice is the Tornadus alternate form thing. I don't even know what it's called, but I know it's a Tornadus. I know it has like 370 some shit speed, so it's pretty fast, and it still hits pretty hard. So I'm not actually worried about it though, because it's obvious that people are gonna try to use that thing. So I brought that big dragon check that Mammoth to ice sharded in the fucking face. And yeah, like, this team was put together in like 45 seconds, so I'm pretty sure it's garbage. And his team looks rather solid. The only thing I'm not too sure about is that Whimsicott thing, but that thing is annoying as fuck. So I don't know, it could try to like encore my Reuniclus mainly, because the Reuniclus I have is the Trick Room, so he could try to come in after I Trick Room and then encore me, and then that'll be some bitch shit. But other than that, he's got some pretty standard stuff. Latias, I guess, is there for the Keldeo guy, but I didn't bring him along, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so he's gonna lead off with a Polito, trying to get up his range since I don't have any weather starters of my own, so he can like stop missing hurricanes and stuff. And I'm gonna lead off with a Magnezone, so I'm in a decent position here, but maybe not because he might be Scarfed or Specs. So I'm gonna switch out. Don't really want to lose my Magnezone yet, because it is gonna be a key factor in handling his Jirachi and his Scizor, both of which I need out of the way so I can get my Reuniclus sweep going. So he's going to go out to this Latias as I go to Cresselia, go for the T-Wave as he Calm Mind. So now I know he's a Calm Mind set, and sometimes those things only carry like Dragon type attacks, which would be Dragon Pulse. So I'm going to go into my Skarmory to Whirlwind him out, and he goes to that Tornadus guy, and I roar him out to the Scizor, which is perfect because it allows me to get up some hazards. So unfortunately, I do not have the Stealth Rock on the Skarmory. I have it on Mamoswine, but it would have really helped me out if I did have it, since this guy keeps trying to come in. So I'm gonna stay in here. I don't think that guy got Thunder, so I'm not too worried about anything. I should be able to resist his Hurricane and do a good amount of damage, but I was kind of mistaken, because the Hurricane does like 50% and then Brave Bird does like 30%, so I was like, what the fuck? So I'm going to go out to Cresselia, because I'm going to die after that Brave Bird recoil that I took, and Cresselia takes it rather well. Now I'm going to scare him off with the T-Wave again as he goes into his Latias, but I predicted that, or the Scizor to come in, so I'm going to go into my Magnezone. Again, I don't want to get set up on, so I'm going to go into my horse, knowing that he went for the Calm Mind last time. So yeah, I'm going to go into my horse, scare him out with that threat, that fucking X-Scissor. I am Scarfed. Kind of wish it was banned, because I'm pretty sure the Latias is not running too much speed investment, but whatever. So he goes out to his Jirachi to take the X-Scissor. I'm going to go into Magnezone to trap the Jirachi, because, you know, that's what I always do. I've done this about 4 or 5 times in my videos, and I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen this. Basically, the especially defensive Jirachi just carries Body Slam, Stealth Rock Wish, and then Iron Head. So Magnezone is a perfect counter, I guess you could say, unless you get flinched like infinity fucking times. But as you can see, Thunderbolt does not do enough damage, so I'm gonna fucking skip. A lot of turns where I pretty much kept on getting pair hacks. He kept on using body slam, breaking my subs. Then I put up a sub again, and here's pretty much the last turn of this. He's gonna get up a wish, because he was assuming that I would go for substitute again, but I was playing mind games that aren't really important. They were pretty boring. But the point is, I got a sub up, he's got a wish up, and he brings in the scissor. So you can tell here that his team does not like Magnezone at all, or at least not behind the sub anyway. So I knew he had the wish up. I knew Thunderbolt would not be able to kill, so if I were to use Thunderbolt that other turn, then it would have been in vain, because he would have just recovered off all the damage with the wish. So I went for the substitute again, just so he could waste his wish, and now I could go for Thunderbolt and do a substantial amount of damage. Since he does have the rain up, Hidden Power Fire is not going to be able to kill, and due to stab, Hidden Power Fire is weaker than Thunderbolt or something like that. But I don't know, shit happens. I get some pair hacks, which is pretty good for me, not going to lie. I did not mind that at all. So that allows me to kill off the scissor. And he brings in a Politoed again. I don't really want to go to Cresselia because it kind of got fucked up by that hurricane thingy. And yeah, I don't know what kind of Politoed this is. If it's Specs, then I'm probably going to get wrecked. If it's Scarfed, I might be able to take two, because Cresselia does have really good special defense. So he's going to stay in here and miss a Hydro Pump. I'm not sure if that mattered. I don't know. But I go for the T-Wave. Now I'm going to predict his Latias to come in, and I actually get a freeze with Ice Beam. So LOL. And yeah, now I'm going to take advantage of this hacks. That sweet, delicious, nutritious hacks. Go out to this horse. Again, I know that Calm Mind Latias doesn't run too much special attacks, so unless he was running Surf, I don't think that mattered too much. But since I did get the freeze, I'm free to just go for the Rock Slide. I mean, not Rock Slide, the Stone Edge, because he doesn't really have anything that wants to take it. And I don't know, this kind of sucks for him, but I don't give a fuck, because this pretty much seals the deal for me. So if I didn't get that freeze, I would have had to think about it, but I think I would have probably ended up going for like X's, or because I needed some guaranteed damage on the Latias, since at that point it was like the only thing stopping my Reuniculus sweep. So I needed some damage on that guy, and the bird comes in like a bitch, and he gets wrecked by a Stone Edge because Horus is powerful. And now the Stone Edge is unable to finish off the Politoed. So that's going to allow me to bring in my Dragon Check Mamoswine and demolish the remainder of his team members. So that was a very, very hacksy first Black and White 2 battle for me, but I don't give a fuck. If I get this amount of hacks on every single one of my battles, I will be more than happy, because that allows me to win. So yeah, comment, rate, all that shit. I'm out.